Sunday, November 20th. I am Katie, the Novel Stitcher, and welcome to my Flosstube Extra. This is...
Alex. Hello, Flosstube.
This is the boyfriend. We are going to start. Well, first I want to thank everyone for watching and for subscribing. It's been really great getting to know you and to be able to share my stitching with you. And so we're going to start with a little quiz. I'm going to ask Alex if he can guess some of the common things that we use in Flosstube, what some of our terms are and stuff. And then he's going to ask me some of the great questions that you submitted in my last video, and he's going to answer some himself. You ready?
So, just some background. I've never cross-stitched. I've only listened to her. So, it's really a memory test, I think, is what we're getting at.
Yeah, he has a good memory, though.
We'll see. We shall see very soon.
So this is
okay.
an FFO. What is an FFO?
Finally finished object. Fully finished?
Mm-hmm.
I'm counting that.
What is your made-up FFF?
Finally effing finished.
Watch, if you shake the table, it's going to shake the camera. What if I have to remove stitches because I messed up and I have to, not what this is, but what is it called when you have to take stitches out? Why?
Because it's like a ribbit.
See, he's got a good memory.
Come on, hit me. Come on, try me.
What's this stuff called?
Floss.
And what about just one piece?
One piece of floss?
Well, it's called something different if it's just one.
I don't know that one.
It's a thread.
A thread. Oh.
Floss is all 6. A thread is just 1.
What do you mean by 6?
There's 6. This is not. There's 6. There's 6 pieces of thread.
So in that spool, there's 6 different pieces. Okay, gotcha.
What is it on?
A spool? I don't know.
No.
What's that?
What's this plastic thing?
Don't know.
You don't know? It's a bobbin.
Have you told me that term before? Oh,
yeah. What is it called when you wind it around the bobbin?
Wrap.
Bobbinating.
Bobbinating. I did not know that.
I think I told you that one and you thought it was weird. Because it is weird. What's this?
Pattern.
Yep. You know what the symbols are for? Well, I guess it's obvious what the symbols are for if you look at it.
Flosses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the plural of floss? That's my question for you. Is it flosses or is it just floss?
I think it's just floss. Like moose. It's not mooses. It's
or
just... Right. What is this? I'm still working on it.
Whip.
What does that stand for?
Work in progress.
What's this that you put your needle on?
Needle minder.
Nice. I don't think I've told you this one. What's this thing?
Shower curtain.
No. It's called a grime guard, so when you hold it, you don't get...
Grime guard?
Yeah, gunk from your fingers on it. What is this in?
Ooh.
I think I told you this, but only maybe once.
Is it like something with a letter? Is it like Q something or something? Am I making that up?
You're getting there. You're getting close.
I don't know. Q.
What would
frame,
these do to go onto it?
Holder?
No.
Attach?
Close.
Like stretch?
No.
Tighten?
No. They stick on, but not stick. It's another word that starts with S.
Slide?
No. It's a Q snap.
Snap. I got pretty close
You
to
were
the Q.
close.
Q
You got
snap.
the Q, which I don't know why. I don't know why it's called a Q snap.
Why is it called a Q snap?
I don't know. You can let us know. I think that's everything. Are there other terms you can think of?
I think I did pretty good.
Yeah, I think you did pretty good. Want to go some questions?
Let's read the audience submitted questions
Okay.
Here. And I'm going to start from the top. Thank you for submitting these questions, by the way. I'm sure Katie enjoyed reading your comments. Question number 1. Who are some of your favorite authors?
So I really like Lisa C. a lot. I think I recommended one of her books. She does historical fiction. Kate Quinn as well also does historical fiction. What about you?
My favorite authors? I like Malcolm Gladwell. I like Lego Lewis. I like John Krakauer. I read a lot of nonfiction.
Nice. And I like poetry, so I like Mary Oliver and E. Cummings for poetry. I have a lot of favorite authors. It's hard to pick just a few.
She reads a lot.
I do read
a lot.
Yeah.
Next question. We good with that question? Do you have a favorite book/author from childhood?
So Harry Potter was huge when I was young, and I think my mom was the one who first gave me the Harry Potter books because they were talking about it at work, and she was like, Katie likes this fantasy stuff, so she gave me the first Harry Potter book, so that was very formative in my reading experience in my early years. I also really liked Tamara Pierce, also fantasy. So she writes like young adult fantasy, so I loved her a lot. And then my mom got me into a lot of classics because she's not really into fantasy, and she wanted me to read some of the stuff she loved when she was younger. So Little Women, Anne of Green Gables, that kind of thing. Did you read a lot of books when you were young?
I didn't really read for pleasure until later in life. Some of the classics like 1984, Animal Farm, I remember reading.
Did you ever read like Goosebumps?
Goosebumps is a little scary for me.
Okay.
Outsiders, remember that one?
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
Some of the classics I read, but I wasn't really into reading until I got into college. So.
Gotcha.
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite piece you've stitched so far? This is her only. I haven't stitched.
He hasn't stitched anything. I would say, and you can go back to my other videos to see it, but Two Pumpkins Bright from Liz Matthews, the one with the pumpkins, that's Halloween-y. I really like that one. So I haven't finished or stitched too many pieces. So of the maybe like 6 or so that I've finished, I think that one's my favorite.
Next question. What are your boyfriend's hobbies? Wow. This is just me. Yikes.
Just you.
What are my hobbies? Travel in the ocean. And hobbies.
Travel the ocean.
I like to run. I like to read now. I read quite a bit. Exercising. Sports. I'm in like 6 different fantasy football leagues.
We're in a league together.
We're in a league together. She's winning right now. I'm having a rough time in that league. I think that's it. Learning new stuff. I'm always learning things. I like learning.
And what do you like learning about? What do you do for a living?
Taxes.
Taxes. He did my taxes. I got a free tax man.
If you need your taxes, reach out to Katie.
He doesn't need any more clients.
I got a lot of clients, bro. We'll talk. Next question. Will you and your boyfriend ever stitch something together? Will Alex ever become a stitcher?
I think this is a question for you.
I mean, how does one define together? Does that mean you do a piece of the thing and I do a piece of the thing?
I think it could mean that, or I'm stitching my own thing and you're stitching your own thing.
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's hold that for a second. Will Alex ever become a stitcher?
Yeah, I guess that's the first question.
Address that perfect. I got a little shake, so I'm not. I would try it. I could try it. I don't know. Your eyes are probably a little better than mine.
Maybe.
I got the good close vision though.
You just need a good light. You can get a little magnifier. You got little lights with a little magnifier.
I'm good with my hands. I could try it sometime.
Would you? I don't know if you would like it though.
I
think you'd find it a bit. I don't know if boring is the word. You're more like an active person.
Yeah, can I do it on the treadmill or something? I'm not opposed to it.
Okay.
Not right this second. It's not. But one day maybe I could do it.
Maybe we can experiment.
We can experiment. This is a question for you. How did you start stitching?
So for me, I started stitching earlier this year because over the pandemic, I started being more crafty again. And so I think I saw on Instagram, paint by number. So I painted one for him. And it was just something to do when you were just bored and stuck at home and couldn't go anywhere or do anything. And I liked doing that, but it was like, you have these huge canvases, you have the paint. It was like kind of a process to do it. You just couldn't like pick it up and do it for a little bit and put it back down. So I think I, again, saw on Instagram some people cross-stitching. I think I saw some cross-stitch kits in a Michael's or one of those kind of stores and just decided to check it out. So, yeah.
And here we are. When you go hiking, do you talk about cross-stitch? Yes, that's how I got all those answers right. That's all she talks about. Okay.
No, it's not. I don't think I overwhelm him with talk about cross-stitch. I don't overdo it.
But I've learned some things.
You learned some things.
I went to the...
I think sometimes his eyes glaze over and then I know, all right, let's move on to a different topic. You're like, okay, honey, that's nice.
We went to the Hobby Lobby together.
We went to a Hobby Lobby together. And you took me to the LNS for my birthday.
True.
I think you felt a little confused.
No, I had fun in there.
Did you?
I wouldn't say fun, but it was an experience for me.
That's true. You just stood there as I handed you more things and you went, this is a lot of
Eventually I
stuff.
started, anyway.
Starting to fall over.
Okay. How many whips do you have right now? Oh boy.
I think I have 6 or 7. Let's see if I can name them all. I have Books and Cats, which you haven't seen for a while because I think that'll be a winter one. The September Quaker that you got me on my birthday. Fall is in the Air. Silent Night, which I'm making pretty good progress. So that's this one. Up 4. Fifth Day of Christmas. Berries in Bloom. Christmas Delivery. That might be it. 7? Maybe 7.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is that typical for a...
I think
Like
it
people do one thing at a
depends.
time.
Some people they're like monotonous and they do one thing at a time. It's monotonous.
Monogamous.
Monogamous.
It's also monotonous.
Some people do one at a time. Some people have like maybe around the same amount as me going, and some people have like dozens of whips because they've been stitching for so many years. They just have things that they haven't finished. So.
Just dabbling, nibble at. Nibble's the word of the day.
Nibble. Okay.
What city were you born in? Where in PA do you live? If you want to share this.
I was born in Chester, New Jersey, so about a little over an hour outside of New York City. Parents are from New Jersey, so born and raised there. And right now I'm a little bit north of Westchester, Pennsylvania, which is not too far from where Alex lives as well. Do you like living in He's lived here his whole life. What's your favorite thing about living in Pennsylvania?
Favorite thing about living in Pennsylvania? What about the seasons? We have all 4 seasons
You
here.
like the seasons, the changing leaves, good places for hikes.
There's good things. Low income tax, 3.07%. Personal income tax.
Tax content, yeah.
Good schools.
Yeah,
A lot of people from not around here come here because there's a bunch of colleges in the area.
that's true. You went to Westchester. It's a good school.
Okay, I might have to tell this story. How did you and Alex meet? Do your parents like Alex? Well, I can't answer the first one. I'll let you answer the second one.
Okay.
Let me tell the story of how we met.
Okay.
I was on a riverboat on the Rhine River for a business trip. I look across the aisle and I see this. Oh, that was the girl before you. I'm sorry.
Hey!
I'm sorry. That was the girl before.
You've never even been on a ship.
You don't think
You've barely been out of Pennsylvania. What's a real story?
You tell the real story. You love the
It's
story.
not as exciting as being on the Rhine River. Why would I love this story? We met on a dating app. That's how you meet most of the time. Met on OkCupid. I swiped right. He swiped right. We were chatting.
What was our first date like?
It was good. We went to Starbucks. Simple, easy. You didn't know what to get because he doesn't really drink caffeine, go to Starbucks much. So he kind of just shoved some money and said, I'll just get what you're having. So we had chai. It was May, so almost a year and a half ago, May of 2020.
Very close, a year and a half ago.
So, and I don't know. I thought you were personable, friendly, good sense of humor, nice. What'd you think of me?
You're solid. I had a good feeling.
Solid,
gotta go off
great.
feel. I gotta go off feel.
Put solid on
First
my
date,
resume.
make sure they're not crazy. Go off feel. Just play you gotta ride the wave on the first date.
Okay.
Just see what happens.
Okay.
See where the waves are riding. That's my first date was. Do your parents like me?
They do, because they know you hung out with us last weekend. And yeah, they like you a lot. Think you're smart, funny,
Anything else?
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you like them?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're interesting.
Interesting.
They're an
My
interesting
parents are
dynamic.
great.
They're an
Yeah.
interesting dynamic. How long they been married?
Actually, tomorrow is their 46th anniversary,
Wow.
so 46
Wow,
years.
Wow. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time.
We could have 46 years.
Could we? We could, I guess. We'd be pretty old by then.
And that's okay. That's all the questions.
That's all the questions. Thank you for submitting them. I hope you enjoyed our candid responses. Would you like to wrap it up, or what else? What's the next on the agenda?
I think that's it. I think a nice, short and sweet little episode in between full Flosstube. So thank you for watching. Thanks for your questions. Oh, we will pick a winner, and we will announce that in my next Flosstube, probably next weekend, depending when I get back from my parents from Thanksgiving. We'll be spending some of Thanksgiving with Alex, and I'll see my parents, so it'll be good. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy time with friends and family and eat some good food. And if you liked this, think of subscribing. Not all my episodes are this silly, but thanks for watching. I appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.